Hello everyone, today is the 31st of March. I start with this picture from south of Italy. This is before the sunrise. This is a big green ball in the sky. The same you can see here, big green ball in the sky before the sunrise. Green light big that they try to cover before the sunrise. Big green light before the sunrise. Here we were in Italy, now in Kenya, all around the world. This is the time lapse of the sunrise. Sun simulator, confusion, but here there is an interaction with something big and green, because this is green. And when their game are finished, the sky will return perfectly clear, blue, like it should have to be. But this color is green, like this, like this, like this, like this. This is the light of the coming from the system. They want to cover confusion, coverage. This is not the sun simulator. This is the light coming from the second sun or the system. This is the big powerful light coming from the system. They try to contain it, but they cannot. You can see here, sun simulator, when he's at the top, can produce a big white light, but not this. In my opinion, this is plasma light, very big. And they try to cover. This is the proof. They try to cover. This is a machinery in the sky. This is what it is releasing, this machinery, wall of control. And here is the problem. This is the green you have seen before, white, big white light before the sunrise. Big white light in Italy again, and they try to cover, let's see, these stripes. But this is not the sun simulator, and this is the typical machinery that produce dark gray clouds, triangular shape. They are very predictable. They use always the same strategies. This is the white light they want to cover. This is all a creation, a confusion. For us, they have to confuse. Madagascar, Africa, what they do when you don't have to see? This is the starting of this time lapse. They have cut a lot of frame, but the time of the sunset is coming. And what we can see? The system. This is happening after the sunset. This is the light of the system. Can you see red, yellow, white, so big, so powerful? This is the problem. This is, I think, the second sun. It is occurring 30 minutes after the sunset. This is the sunset. Do you remember the size of this sun? Okay. 10 minutes later, this is a creation to block the sun. 10 minutes later, 15, 20 minutes later, 25, a new light, big light is coming. And this is the second sun. It is 4, 5, 6, 7 times bigger than we have seen before. Okay? 35 minutes later, this is what we can see, red everywhere. Let's see what reflects in the water. Let's see. This is not the sun. The sun has set. You know, there were no more light. But 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 15, 20. Sorry, this is. Another example, we are in Australia, Sydney. The sun is setting, you can see the simulator, you can see so big, but okay, it is the sun. And now triangular shape to cover what is coming, because it is coming a new light, a new white light, big white light. This is their problem. So wall of chemtrails and triangular shape machine as usual to cover all this big white light. So you are confused, you don't understand. This is a perfect sky, and what they do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see this veil? This is the result of 1 or 2 stripes. They enlarge, and 1 hour or 2 hours later they became a veil. This is the technical they use. As usual, very predictable. This is the incredible white light they try to contain, to cover, but it's too big. It's too big. Confusion, heavy metals everywhere. This sky is full of heavy metals, so you don't recognize if there is something other in the sky. It seems a double sun, but you cannot see. Let's see how many chemtrails, because they need to cover. They need. This is a this is a pyramid-shaped sun, and about this I would like to say you that this mentally very sick Satanists, or you can call them reptilians, fallen angels, demons, Luciferians, they are always these stupids. Well, they want to imitate the light, these poor, the real Trinity. But the reality is that they cannot create, if not monster creation like them. This is the reason why they will be erased by this planet and will experiment the second death, which is desperate incarnations in body of animals for millions of years. Because you know, this is the only way to understand what they did to the creation, really what they did to us and to the creation. So, just to conclude, I would like to say you that they use always the same strategies. They are predictable. Every day there are objects in the sky to hide from our view, and they use the same strategies. They want to hide from our view and from our awareness. And you know that 95% of us doesn't care or refuses to see the truth because they believe in mainstream news. So what these rats are doing to the humanity and to the creation is really horrible. But it is also horrible the reaction of society, which is nothingness. Nothingness. For this reason, the day is coming will be a shock for the humanity. It will be for many weeping and gnashing of teeth, and a wonderful day for a few righteous. You know, our civilization at the moment is worse than the time of the flood, especially the Western one. We are full of problems, but we normally say every day, yes, it's all right, oh yes, no problem, it's all okay. Bah, I don't know how the people can say this. I really don't know. It's all right, yes. Bah. So this is the only possible way to end this tragic and unaware experience of life for many of us. These are the times. Bye.